In the ring right now, you got Principal C.W. Bergstrom. You got his A student, Melvin Penrod Jr. They have the tag titles around their waist. This is a non-title match. The referee is Frank Morrell. He calls for the bell, and we are just about to get underway. Scott Taylor, Randy Rocket will be going against Bergstrom and Penrod here.
Penrod Jr. with C.W. Bergstrom. If that's junior, wonder what's senior.
Boy,
it looks like.
You got a good point there. I don't know. Hope they don't ever tag team if senior is as big as junior is. Oh, boy.
C.W. Bergstrom tangles up with Randy Rocket. Back Rocket up against the ropes. Frank Morrell checks Bergstrom as he whips Rocket in. Randy goes under again. Comes back in a flying press. Oh, but it doesn't work because Bergstrom picks him up. Have a look at Taylor. Got Taylor with a drop kick, and Rocket got a 2 count out of it. Good move from this team of Taylor and Rocket. Boy, they work together well. Principal C.W. Bergstrom, half of the USWA World Tag Team Champions, and he just tagged his other half of the titles, Melvin Penrod Jr. And Penrod. Big right hand from Penrod on Rocket. And Melvin Penrod Jr. tugging away on Randy Rocket over there. Ah! Big open hand just slaps Rocket.
You know, this is my first look at Melvin Penrod Jr. Been on vacation for a couple of weeks, and I was a bit surprised to find out that he and Bergstrom had taken the tag titles when I got back. And then when I saw Penrod, I said, come on. But I tell you what, after seeing him in the ring, I see he's vicious.
He's tough.
His appearance is misleading if you just don't make that snap decision on appearances, and there's a perfect example of it right there.
Yeah, also, you didn't get an opportunity to see last week what happened here with Bergstrom giving Penrod that apple as a treat after he went on the back.
Oh, my goodness.
Penrod milling away on Scott Taylor. Backs Taylor up, whips him into the ropes now. Scott goes under and a drop kick. And he takes Big Penrod down. Oh, boy.
Man, he rocked the ring. I guess there's one axiom that does hold. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Oh, not only the harder, boy, but the louder they fall, too. This Penrod, when he fell, you could hear this ring all over the studio. Scott Taylor falls on the Penrod as Randy Rocket comes off the ropes. On the arm of Melvin Penrod Jr. Hey, want to remind you, stay tuned here on USWA Championship Wrestling. Still to come to the expiration of time, Brian Christopher versus Jerry the King Lawler right here today on USWA Wrestling.
We have some uninvited guests coming in, and Bert Prentice heads into the ring. That's going to end this match right here, I think, as Prentice goes in there. As Steve Dahl and Rex King, Simply Divine, came to ringside, and Prentice was running for cover, and cover in the form of Penrod and C.W. Bergstrom. Now he's just running away.
Oh, boy, they were after Prentice. He rolls in the ring and hides behind Bergstrom and Penrod. And Rex King and Steve Dahl going after Bergstrom and Penrod Jr. Oh, boy, action continues in the USWA.